Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to DBL. It is Monday, December 28th. I'm Sam here with Jeff and Erica. Tori has the day off. So in case you didn't know, today is our first day back in the studio. Happy holidays, everybody. Yeah. Hope you guys all at home had a good time watching our best of shows, but we are back. So how was everybody's time off? Jeff, Erica?
It was great. It was great. I cooked a lot. I drank probably a lot. I ate a lot. And it was great just being home with the kids. I miss my family, of course. You know, I miss not being with them. But being this our first time in our new home and the kids, there's Leighton, my little one. And then Lawson, we cut his hair.
I can't with Lawson's hair.
Yeah, we cut his hair.
So dark.
But he really got it this year. So he really got into Santa. We put some flour by the door and Santa left some tracks.
We did the same thing.
Yeah, and Santa ate the cookies he left out. So Lawson was really into it this year. So really, I can't complain. Beautiful year. I miss my family, but beautiful.
Erica?
Yeah, well, we were at home and we didn't get to travel this year. We were going to go to Canada, but they didn't want us. So my husband and I stayed home, but my sister, so this is so Al actually got me that bonnet.
That's rad.
And it's
He
a
said
really
he was
great
gonna get
bonnet.
that,
Yes, it's silk lined, so I wore it like all week. But yeah, my sister came to town from Oakland, and she just stayed with us for a few days, and we did Secret Santas virtually for both our family and Anthony's family, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it's bittersweet, right? I mean, you said virtually, and I think all of our viewers out there can relate because for the first time, you're Zooming with the grandparents, right? Sophie could not wait to see her Oma and Opa for the holidays, and to just have like one big Zoom party. Who would have thought a year and a half ago? But I would have to say the highlight for me also, Jeff, is last year Sophie. She was barely 2.5 years old, and so she kind of understood it. This year, she understood all of it.
Yeah.
So same thing. She woke up, ran downstairs to see if Santa had gone. We did the flower tracks and for Santa, and then the cookies were eaten. The carrots were eaten by Rudolph and the reindeer, and just the magic that's in their eyes is like absolutely the best. So
That's
I totally
awesome.
neglected the reindeer.
the poor reindeer are hungry.
I mean,
hey, they
I
can
don't-
eat the cookies.
Maybe they did. Maybe
some
they
of
drank
your-
a little milk.
Maybe some of your raviolis. I saw you made real, fresh,
I mean,
homemade raviolis.
So it's a tradition in our family that, that goes back to my grandmother, from Italy. So we used to do that as a kid. So I kept that tradition on Zoom, of course. With my family, we made them, then we eat them on Christmas Day.
So
Delicious.
cool. I got to try some of that.
I'm going to bring them in for everybody.
So
Rob,
good.
you can testify even though you're not on camera. How good were they? I brought Rob some. I gave Rob a couple because he asked, but moving forward, I'm going to get everybody some.
I can't wait to try it. Okay, so speaking of the holidays, there is some good news for stores. Even with all the job losses and shutdowns, holiday sales are up this year 3%. That's according to a report by MasterCard. Meantime, online shopping grew a whopping 49%, which of course was in large part due to the pandemic. So speaking of shopping, we saw a few crazy gifts out there this year. First up, check this out, you guys. It's a 3-volume Sistine Chapel book with giant color photographs of the landmark. Yeah, it's going to cost you $22,000. Next, check out this giant Princess Cinderella carriage. That's the gift for Kylie Jenner's daughter, Stormy, from her father, Travis Scott. Kylie showed it off on Instagram, and well, some are criticizing her, saying it's in poor taste to show off such extravagant gifts in a year when so many of you are hurting. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah, I've been seeing this a lot on social media where people are asking, hey, be aware and a little sensitive about the fact that we are in the middle of not only a pandemic, but an economic crisis for a lot of people who can't even put food on their table. So maybe don't show off all of your gifts and opulence. And then the counter to that was, how dare you tell me what to post on my Instagram? I'm very proud of what I was able to do for my family. And if I want to put it on there, I can put it on there. And I think it's really somewhere in the middle. For these celebrities, it's a little bizarre to me because you would think they'd be used to this by now. Like, I would expect that's what their Christmas would look like, but are they still hyped about it? It's a little strange to me.
Yeah, I could go either way with this one, too. I could argue both sides, right? And it ultimately comes down to what, I don't want to knock anyone's character because Travis Scott's just trying to love his daughter and he shows affection through gifts in this way, and I'm sure he does it lovingly as well. But it's like, some people are like, they don't have the money to drive that nice car, but then they drive that nice car. And other people have that money to drive the nice car and choose just to drive an average car, right? And people ask, well, why do you do that? My parents were always low key. We never had a lot of anything, but they always wanted to keep it low key, right? That's kind of where I want to keep everything low key. And trust me, just because you're looking at me through your TV doesn't mean I could buy anyone a carriage. That's for sure. That's for sure. But it goes both ways for me. So it's kind of how you want your ultimate character to be judged and what you want your kids, what morals you want them to grow up with, right? Sometimes it's inspirational to somebody, but when I look at movies like Cinderella Man and he has nothing, it makes me cry because I love that movie. Or my dad
Such a good movie.
Taking the bus to the train to go downtown to work in Chicago every day. That's a real man. That shows me a real man. Anyone could buy that stuff if you have the money. And again, I'm not knocking him, but to work hard to show somebody to do it, That's the way to do it.
I agree with you, and I'll knock him. I thought it was really out of touch. I thought it was completely tone deaf. I understand that that's their brand and all of that, but considering, and listen, the viewers write in all the time. We know that a lot of you guys are having a hellish year, and we know that a lot of people that we know, right? Personal family members going through it, right? Either you're not allowed to see your loved ones, or you're stuck in the hospital fighting the coronavirus, or you're not working, or your unemployment checks literally just ran out. So for me, I think it's wonderful if he's going to get something for his child, of course, and it can be that extravagant. I'm more on your side that I think spoiling is something that you're teaching your child too much opulence and too much materialistic goods, but at the same time, you don't have to post it. I don't think you should
that's
be
where the
posting.
line.
That's the line. You cross the line by posting it right now during this pandemic when people can't even put food on the table. To me, just speaks you are out of touch.
Well, I think kind of bringing it back to the average person, you know, because people are saying, you know, I did what I could because I wanted there to be one special day this year. And they were excited about it. You know, some people picked up extra jobs and, you know, they couldn't really afford to necessarily do this, but they did it because they wanted to go above and beyond to make something special for just one day. And I can understand that sentiment. But I do think that we do need to just be a little bit more aware of people outside of ourselves, because I think that also is another show of gratitude for what you have.
Amen. And just the fact that we're all working. We're so lucky to have a job right now when so many people don't even have work, or they're not allowed to work because of their cities being shut down. So we hear you, DBL Nation. We absolutely hear you, and we'll get through this together. We really will. Okay, so we're going to switch gears here. Loughlin. She's a free woman already.
Praise the Lord.
The actress was released this morning from prison after serving nearly 2 months for her role in the college admission scandal. It was one of the biggest stories, of course, and scandals of the year. Okay, enough time, not enough time? Erica, Jeff?
You know, I look at Kelly Williams Bowler, who was the black mother from Akron, Ohio. She was sentenced to 5 years in prison for claiming that her son actually lived at her father's house in order to get into a better school district. That sentence was moved to 10 days. And she said originally in the Felicity Huffman that she could not judge her. And so I think that what we're seeing right now is someone who did serve their time. Did they serve enough? I do not know. But I do think that it was a very good example of how we are no longer going to just sweep these things under the rug, and people need to be held accountable.
And what about you, Jeff?
Well said, well said. I want to put this behind us. I want to put it behind Lori Loughlin. Enough with all this. I know it's still going to be news probably in 2021, but I do owe Tori Shulman a sandwich because I bet her that she would be out before Christmas.
You did.
She got out today. Tori's not here to collect. Rob ate her sandwich. No, I'm just joking. I still owe her a sandwich.
Tori would be so
No,
mad.
I owe her one. I owe her
That's, you know, I'm curious whether or not Lori knew that her daughter went on Red Table Talk and kind of spilled the beans, so to speak, right? Because Lori the entire time said, she really stuck her heels in the ground and said, I was not aware of anything. I am not guilty. And then her daughter went on Red Table Talk and owned it. Acknowledged that she was a part of it.
Of course she knew that her daughter went. Yes, of course. I think the whole that was not done without the parents knowing. Period. End of discussion. There's a lot of things I'll speculate on, but that was a family decision.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
She didn't go rogue.
Coming up on DBL, a miraculous childbirth story for a very deserving family. You'll be stunned when you find out how 2 siblings came into this world just in time for the holidays. And Alec Baldwin's wife, Hilaria, is defending herself after her ethnicity has come into question. We're going to talk about it. There's a lot of tea here. That's coming up next. Welcome back to DBL. Oh, this is quite the story, DBL Nation. So bear with me. Alec Baldwin is no stranger to controversy, clearly, but now it's his wife Hilaria's turn to be in the hot seat. So she's taking on rumors that say she fakes her Spanish accent. Hilaria says they are not true. She clarified, I was born in Boston and grew up spending time with my family between Massachusetts and Spain. My parents and sibling live in Spain, and I chose to live here. We celebrate both cultures in our home. So that makes total sense, right? Well, here's where it gets a little weird. Her management's online biography says that she was born on a Spanish island. Not only that, but here's an old clip from the Today Show that has resurfaced, and people say it's doing her no favors. Take a listen.
We have very few ingredients. We have tomatoes. We have, how do you say it? Cucumbers. We have red pepper.
All right, so DBL Nation, we got to hear from you. Do you believe her? Why would she do this? I went down the rabbit hole, and at first I gave her the benefit of the doubt because I have a number of friends that celebrate, you know, both of their ethnicities or cultures in their household. Sure. And if they're speaking with me, they might sound a little bit more American. If they're speaking with their grandmother, they're going to sound a lot more Spanish or Italian or whatever it may be. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt. But then when I started to dig deeper and I saw that she had friends come forward saying, wait, I went to school with her. She never had an accent. She never grew up on a Spanish island. She grew up here in Boston. That's where I was like, what? Why is she doing that?
Well, see, you brought up appropriation earlier. I think it's more, it could possibly just be assimilation because it's not uncommon for people to be as close to or try to get as close to whiteness and pass. So I know a lot of people who have, you know, mixed heritage or wherever they're from, where they would be segregated against or you know, oppressed, and their parents have taught them to assimilate into white culture. So it is possible that she's just really good at assimilating where people have just never noticed.
Assimilating the opposite then.
Well, going back and forth to like use it to her advantage when it's advantageous and then use it to her advantage when it's not.
But if she is fully fluent in English, why is she saying, I don't know what cucumber means? And again, at first I was like, okay, this is somebody that has been celebrated both cultures, but that's not what people that know her are saying, Jeff.
Listen, this is embarrassing. I'm just going to give it straight. You gave some very educated points. This is embarrassing, okay? If I was on a date and someone's like, I had spent some time overseas, can we have guacamole? I'd be like, have a nice life. I would be out of there, okay? So I get
True.
like maybe if you spend a lot of time and you're back and forth and your family's from Spain and you kind of catch that accent because you just came off of a long trip, you don't go on to Today's Show and say, I say cucumber? Come on, man. You know what a cucumber is.
Thank you for just boiling it down.
Yeah,
I'm 100%
it is.
with
Come
you.
on, and you do it like you said when it's good for you, right?
Right. I mean, and a lot of people do this. That's why I'm not shocked by it, because that was the way that people got along to get along. Like let's put it this way. There's a reason why black people can't assimilate, okay? That's the difference.
Now I'm just breaking it down.
That's the difference.
Well, coming up on DBL, a real-life miracle for a couple dealing with infertility, how their family is getting bigger in a way they never saw coming.
It's only a matter of...
Welcome back to DBL. After years of infertility, a Minnesota couple has received a pair of miracles this holiday season, 2 babies who aren't twins, and you won't believe how they entered this world. Here is the remarkable story.
For years, Kelsey and Kyle Pierce try everything under the sun to conceive, but nothing works. Her doctors tell her the only options left are surrogacy or adoption. Then one day, Kelsey's mom, 53-year-old Lisa Rutherford, offers to be her surrogate. Even though Lisa has already gone through menopause, doctors agree that she can carry her daughter's baby. 2 months into Lisa's pregnancy, Kelsey gets shocking news. She's defied the odds, and she too is expecting. On October 1st, Lisa gives birth to little Everly. And on November 23rd, baby Ava makes her appearance.
Ladies, welcome to DBL. Lisa, if there was a Mom of the Year, you would get the award for 2020. I bow down. First off, let's just find out, Kelsey, how are your baby girls doing?
So good. So this is Everly and this is Ava. They're just so good. They're adorable. They're getting bigger every day and just, you know, becoming aware of each other, which is so fun to see, like them look at each other. And Everly loves to laugh and giggle at her sister. So fun.
Oh my God. And how lucky to grow up with each other like that. Kelsey, there are so many thousands of surrogates out there, right? I want to know why you chose your 53-year-old mom as yours. And also, both of you can answer this. Was there any a psychological barrier to it, or did you jump in right away? It was a yes immediately.
So honestly, surrogacy is really expensive and
yes.
It's a lot of work to find a surrogate, go through an agency. We were very surprised to find out that it's upwards of $100,000. So yeah, it was so crazy because we had already spent so much on our fertility journey already. So finding that out, we were like, oh my goodness, another thing that we can't do. And so, and you know, it's scary also, putting your trust in someone that you don't know and that you probably don't live near and won't be able to get to go to the appointments and see the ultrasounds and everything and know how they're taking care of their body throughout the pregnancy too. So it was really awesome that my mom stepped up to do it. So yeah, my mom kind of the whole way, the last 2 years, was always saying that, you know, I would do that for you guys. I would totally, you know, help you get me a grandbaby or get you a child. And so finally, after so many bumps in the road and so many, you know, struggles, we finally said, okay, as long as the doctors clear you and as long as medically it's safe to do for you, then, you know, okay.
Ugh. My God, green light. Okay, Lisa, I got to ask you now some questions. How was the pregnancy, first off? And did you ever have hesitations, even in the back of your mind, of, is this the right move? Am I going to be okay?
Oh, I had no hesitations at all. You know, it's very tough. Kelsey had always said, I want a baby by the time I'm 30. And it just seemed like I wanted to make this happen for her. Obviously, I didn't have $100,000 to give her up front. So I'm like, this is the next best thing. And it went well through 36 weeks. And when I went in for my 36-week appointment, the nurse came in and did my blood pressure. Then when they called the doctor back in, she said, oh, you have preeclampsia.
Yeah, you're in preeclampsia. Oh my gosh.
And she said, well, you're going to have to deliver within 12 hours. And I was like, oh my goodness, Kelsey is 12 hours away. And they made it just in time. So we just had a really good pregnancy, and then we got a beautiful little girl out of it.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right. I just want to know, Kelsey, is there anything you'd like to tell your mom?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Thank you. I always thank her every day, and she's like, stop, like, you don't have to. And I always say, like, I don't think there's ever a way I can repay you. Like, just not even financially, just you did so much for us. You know, gave us what we wanted so badly. And, you know, put yourself through something so many people wouldn't even think of doing at that age.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Well, I'm so happy for Ava and Everly, and I just want to say thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
to DBL. Before we go, we've got a crazy viral video for you. A Kentucky man used a flamethrower to help clear snow off his driveway. He dressed up as a character from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Eddie, right? In the video, which he posted on Facebook. Yes.
You don't kind of want to do that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Outfit and all.
I know. Are you on top of your shoveling when it snows?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll do it every day. Bye, guys.